Hello everybody and welcome back to Dyson Sphere Program. In today's episode, we have got a bit to do. I want to make a couple of these, and luckily I have the resources for that now. And that's going to help us get our titanium from our other planet back to here, and that's the main thing we want to do. I just updated my silicon maker that's on this planet, just to help me out with a bit later, because I need to do some bits. Now, I want to replace this with an intergalactic one. Now, I would hope that I could just hit you and do that, but unfortunately no. So yes, I need to hang on. No, stop clicking the wrong button. So what's on there? Cool, it's just those two things. So if I do this, yes, cool, stuff all on the floor, not a problem. Can I pick that up? If I put you in there, can I now pick you up? Oh, kind of. It's out of the way at least. So now if I come into here, I should be able to put one of these down. Perfect. And what this will give me is the ability to send things internationally. So let's say I want one of these to be titanium, local supply, remote supply, remote demand. So we want to request it, have lots of it, blah, 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 blah. Local supply. I don't want this. I just want it to be local. So we do that, and then we come back to here. I should be able to put this now in. That's one of those. And then this one comes in. That should be fine. Now this should be filling up. Nice. So let's drop these back in here because I do not need those. We've got quite a few other bits in our inventory. So that sorts this out. Do I have any ships? I think I built some ships. Where are they? Here they are. So I'm going to drop those in there. 10 is all we can do. I don't have any local ones, unfortunately. Let's make some room in our inventory. Because one thing we need to make today is we need to make these and we need to make these. Now, I don't want to make that first. I really need to make this one first. So what do I need for this? I need 20 silicon and I need 10 of these photo combiner thingies. Now, somewhere over here, I think is it this way or is it this way? I can't remember where we're making it. It might be... I can't... Oh my... I don't know my planet very well. Oh. This way. I think I remember. Yeah, there it is. Let's get over here a bit. And come back down. Right, so we're making all these solar cells, which is good. And what I wanted to do was just grab from these here. How many do I need? I'm just going to delete those. It's only resources. We don't need those. Let's see. I need 20. Because I need one on this planet, one somewhere else. So bang and bang. And what else do we need to make this? We need a bit of silicon. And what about these? We've got everything we need for that, so we just need to get some silicon. Now, silicon is a real problem at the moment. The only way I can get it is by flying to the other planet and coming back. I know I can make it here using stone. I just don't want to do that. Let's come back over this way. Oh, why are you running out of fuel? You're not allowed to be out of fuel. Oh, no. Okay, more problems happening. Don't worry, don't look at it, it's not a problem. So in here, hopefully we've now got some. 58, perfect. We have no room for it though. Okay, let's get rid of one of those green engines. Come on, there we go. Let's get rid of that. Just temporarily. And grab that. Cool. So, can I make 2 of these? Bang. Perfect. That's 2 of those. Clear some resources. Now I need to make these. I can only make 4. What am I short on? Of course, I need a few more of these. Now, I'm just handcrafting these because the idea today is to get some of this up and launching so we get some, basically, room. But we need the power for later. And it doesn't need to be a lot because I think we're not massively under. A little bit under, not massive though. So if we come over here, we should be able to grab a few more of these. Grab 40. And, oh, I still got the reinforced bars on me. I do not need the reinforced bars. Let's get rid of all of these into there. And we want to make as many of these as we can, which means we need to make many of these. So I need more magnets. And the way I was grabbing the magnets earlier was just coming over here and grabbing them straight out of the little smelter here, because then I would put them down. I didn't have a storage set up, so you know, lessons learned, build storage. Cool, so that means I can make those. So I'm going to make all of those because we'll need them. And if we come back to here, we should be able to make a few of these when the engines turn up. So I'll make a couple more of those. It's not going to be a lot, but it means we'll be able to start sending them places. Now, one thing I will do. Oh, one thing I've added this extra gathering because I am completely out of iron here now. So we are at the point where resourcing is getting challenging. And I could do with a third one of these to make some resources available. So I'm going to craft another one of these, and I'll bring you back when we get to where we're going. But the plan is to automate the building of these interstellar logistics towers, as well as the ships for them, and all of the components necessary to build them. Because what we want to get to is all the raw resources and things. We need to get to a point where we're isolated, and that means we'd have planetary towers to mine the local iron and drop them back over here. So when this is depleted, that's all that's going to happen is we will get rid of all this, put a logistics tower down here, request raw iron, and just send it straight into the system. I've been doing some infrastructure on this planet now, and as you can see, I've actually run out of solar panels. Let me just show you why. So I need to go get a few more. But I've gone around and I've set the poles up, because this planet is not like the most others. This pole's half in darkness and then half in light, because of the way the planet's orientated. So on both poles, I've set up this array, and I have the gap in the middle here for array receiver. And on the 4 lines that come out of here, which are the main ones, I've gone through and I've just put a nice clear line for power poles. So I've now got 4 segments, and at this end of the pole, we'll come back. You can see this is now all in darkness, but kind of all set up. So what we'll do is we'll get another one of these array receivers on the other side. I think if I look at my power generation now, yeah, I'm at 53 megawatts, and that's with half of this not on at any given time. So I need to get a couple more 100 more solar panels and get those going. We're coming to the end of the solar panels, and of course it happens just as we're about to get an extra drone to make things quicker and easier. Typical. Now this should have boosted our power generation 123. Brilliant. So this should give us enough power now to do everything we want to do. What I've just done in between last time you saw me was I set up these miners here to get raw copper and raw silicon going into here, and I've done both the veins. And I did the same over here for iron, because we need that to move around. Now I don't have the ships yet to move things about, but you know, it's a good starting place. So next thing we want to do is determine where we are going to put our ray guns. Now, ray guns? Solar panel guns. Rail guns? What are they called? Let's find out. Get the right name. EM rail injectors. Okay, so we need to get those down. Now, ideally, like this would make a great location on a normal planet because it's at the pole and it could just fire. But half the year, we're not in sunshine. So the best place, I think, is really just here. And I don't think we have too many. So what I want to do is probably set it up just here behind the mines, because this is all kind of temporary. So let's put on here solar cells. We want remote demand. I think we'll just take a line. We won't actually limit this in any way. So what I want to do is come out of here, probably to here, And we can't wiggle our way through, so I'll just go up one. To there. Go back one. There. Then down. So this will get us solar sails. And hopefully lots of them. Okay, let's get these railguns down. Now, the reality is, I can just place them here, I think. So if I drag these across, we can get them as close as we can. And this looks good, right? How many of these do we need? 11? There's something like this. Oh no. Get these ones done. Now, I can run power along here, and we'll throw in the solar sails as well. I have to use the faster, whatchamacallit, belts for this as well, I think. Let's see if we can get this right. We can't go there. There. I don't know how many more we've got. 2 more. And how close does this get us? Almost perfect distance? Yeah. So before we do anything else, let's upgrade this belt here. Because we are going to need the fast one. And let's bring it a bit closer. We actually stand a chance of finding it later when we need it. That is not the right belt. Choose the correct belt, and that will make things a little bit easier. Boom. Alright, while that's building, let's think about power for these. Okay, so I can't get one in the middle. Can do every other 2 like this. Alright, so that looks like it should sort itself out. No. Again, wrong belts. I forgot I upgraded, so let's do that. Cool. So that will get those done. And I'll just throw the rest of these in here quickly. And I mean, it needs configuring. I haven't set any of these up. But 1, I don't have a clue what that is, but that's what we're going with. Let's get these done and get the rest of these powers down. Excellent. So the only thing I need to do now is copy the settings from here to each of them. And in theory, this is good to go. The question is, are we getting any solar sails turning up? Oh, we got loads. Look at this. So they're already here. And that means that we've got to do the one thing I always forget to do, which is to tell it what this belt should be outputting. So let's delete that and then just put a new belt in, because I still don't know a better way of doing this. 3 F2. We'd bring you out here. Number 3. Boom. Well, let's see what happens. Hopefully, these will fire. Now, I don't think these will fire until they can see the sun, and we're just about to get there, so this could work out quite well. Yeah, see, they're orange, waiting for things to do. And I think this will work out okay, because it will fully load them, and then when the sun's here, it will just basically fire everything it's got at it. If I just... Can I get out of construction mode? And these ones at the end are just about to come in, actually, so I'm fairly confident this will work. Oh, yes. So now we're getting some sails sent out somewhere. I have no idea where they're going, but our ray receiver is working. It's nice to see these firing. We do need to make more of these, and we'll probably continue that line all the way around. So I just need to remember to leave this first square, I think it is, available along here, and that should... Have a look. If I grab one of these. Yeah, if I leave that first square free, then we'll set this up all the way around the planet, and that way it continually will fire. And we might need to put some more local logistics in, but see what happens. But I think we'll call that it for this episode. We've managed to get the solar cells up and done. We didn't get onto automating. The build of everything we want for these towers yet, but we did sort out our silicon and our titanium, so that's now going. We have started to set up the resources going into these towers ready to be used later. So next episode, absolutely, we'll be automating the build of the towers, the build of the ships, because these won't work currently without the local ships. So, you know, there's a lot to do. We need to basically get copper and steel going to make these, and processors. So we're going to go through, get copper, steel done. We'll probably leave silicon and titanium for now because we've already got it. But we want to start getting things like engines, powered ones, blah, 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 blah. So we'll get through and get that done next episode. Hope you've enjoyed it. And I'll see you in the next one.